Hello, welcome to More Fractions with Miss Wimmer. Today's learning target, I can multiply fractions. You may have noticed we've gone down the chain of adding and subtracting, and now here we are at multiplying. You can predict what tomorrow will be. Multiply fractions. Do you have your notes out? Now you maybe think you know what I'm going to write right here. Must make improper. Must. When we were doing adding and subtracting, it was kind of a maybe with a question mark. Sometimes it worked better. There is no other option for multiplying fractions. You have to make them improper. That is the only way to do it. And then actually, we do not want a common denominator, which is weird. It's actually harder if we make a common denominator. So let's not do that, because who wants a harder fraction? Not me. No common denominators. Multiply straight across. So I would multiply the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. Always check if you need to simplify, because no one is ordering 12/24 of something. They are ordering half of something. And then the last thing, the negative rules. A negative times a negative is actually a positive. How do you get a negative answer? One of each gives you a negative answer. If I went too fast, this is a really good time to pause and catch up. So, first box. Must make improper. 4 times 1 plus 3. 6 times 2 plus 5. No common denominators. Multiply straight across. I'm going to need a side problem for 17 times 7. Again, no one is ordering 119/24 of something. So I have to figure out how many 24s fit into 119. Guess and check, I think. Oh no, 24 times 5 is one number too big. So I need 4 as my whole number. Whoops, no equal sign. How close am I? Four and 23/24. Negative rules. Nope. A positive times a positive, still a positive. Next box. Make improper. Don't need to. Straight across. 1 times 3, 3. 4 times 8, 32. Negative times a negative, positive. Simplify. Not this time. Oh, turns out those ones that don't need to be improper are easier. That's nice. Next 2 boxes. I would like to show you a trick for simplifying. Some of you maybe remembered this before I'm about to tell you. In multiplying only, we did not talk about this for adding and subtracting. In multiplying only, you can simplify 1 top number and 1 bottom number before you multiply. Because right now I'm noticing 15 times 9. That's a little too hard for me. But if I divide 9 by 9, now I have 1/15 times -5/1. That's not so hard for me anymore. Simplify again by 5. This works for any number on the top, any number on the bottom. So some people say, can't I divide by 3 on the top and the bottom? Why, yes, I could. Some people say, can I divide by 3 again? Of course I can. And you just keep simplifying your way across the problem. Same answer as I got before. So one nice thing about multiplying is there's a bunch of ways you can simplify before you multiply if you want. You don't have to. You can do it at the end again if you would like. Box number 4. Do not be scared about a variable. Remember what hides in front of a variable. Multiply straight across. 1 times 8. 4 times 11. Divide at the top and the bottom. Leave that y hanging out on top. Or if it was on the bottom, leave it on the bottom. You might be saying to yourself, hey, could I have simplified there? Sure. Divide this by 4, divide this by 4. 1y over 1. 2 over 11. Two times 1, 2 with a y. 1 times 11, 11. What? Same answer either way? Look at that math magic. Box 5 and 6, you are ready to pause and go. A lot of people say, how do I know when to simplify? To me, it's always if the numbers are big. So if I go to box 6 right here, I don't mind multiplying these at all. That math was easy for my brain to do, so I just left it as it was. But if I back up to box 5, these numbers are looking pretty big and scary. This is when my brain says, hey, you should simplify here. Now be careful. People are tempted to simplify the 15 and the 25, but you have to pick a top and a bottom number. So you can pick 5 and 25 or 5 and 15. Either one. I think I'm going to pick 5 and 25. So now I have 1, 15, 21, 5. I'm going to move this negative to the top. Oh, I think I need to simplify again. If you're saying, I did it a different way, guess what? That is okay too. Last two, go ahead and pause and solve. Must make it improper before you do anything else. Anything else. You must make it improper. Then, if you want to simplify, you can. But you don't have to. For this one, the numbers are small enough for me, I usually don't. Can you? Of course you can. On this last one, the numbers are getting a little big, so I probably do simplify here. Do you have to? No. Notice I moved that negative in the front way up to the top. And this one still needs a little bit more work for me. I know the bottom number okay. I don't know the top number okay. How many 15s fit into 68? 15, 30, 45, 64. I am 8 away. Where does the negative go? Keep it in front. You are now ready for some practice problems. Have yourself a wonderful day.